Hello friends, welcome back to a new episode of Road to Rank 1. Today our first opponent is Dolan, who is an American player, and he's a Terran. Now, most Americans are already kind of cheesy, but then you add in the fact that this is a Terran player who is lower MMR than I am, and the one thing that I'm definitely going to be doing is scouting around for proxies here. It's going to be one of the key things. Me and Dolan, pretty decent friends as well, and that's what makes me believe that scouting around my base is going to be even more important. You know, if you get along with someone, the rule in StarCraft 2 is it's a lot more likely to cheese them, because you don't want them to feel like their friendship is protecting them from any of your nastiness. So I do believe that Dolan has something probably not so nice planned for me. I know he loves to play Thor all-ins. I know he likes to do any type of regular SCV pool of 3 bases. The only thing that could surprise me here, and that would even shock me in a certain way, would be if Dolan decides to play a triple CC opener that doesn't go into some type of tank all-in. So a triple CC opener would still be something that I could imagine, but then it would have to be into a tank all-in. Ooh, that's a scout. No, that's not a scout. Oh, that's not a scout. That is a proxy building there. Yeah. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I'm gonna check if this is a Marine first or not. So this is actually pretty important to figure out, is whether your opponent's opening with a Marine or not. Yep, there we go. Marine first and a full wall. Now, this is just extremely suspicious. Like, this is high-level suspicious. Okay, we do see the scout here, which is important. I almost want to just keep my probe at home at this point. On his side of the map. I'm considering it in a big way. I don't know. I don't know what the correct call is here for me. Okay, Marine poking around, trying to figure... Oh, wait, what? The firstborn shall persevere. Killing this. Okay, this is a... I know this build. I saw a second Marine there, and the movement of that unit made no sense whatsoever. So we're gonna see if I'm right or if I'm not right. Wrong, that's what it's called, Kevin. Very good job. There we go, buddy. There we go. Oh, I should have cancelled that, but it's okay. I think at least it should be okay. So, I've scouted what my opponent is doing. I want to shoot stuff. 2, 3, 4. Gonna go to the top of the ramp and just from a distance shoot at our opponent. Need to make sure to not be caught on the wrong side of the road here. Want to have some type of super battery going on right now as well. Oh. Here we go. So we're gonna go through these things. We actually want to start fighting the Marines if we can with our workers. This way we're lowering the amount of damage that the Marines can actually deal, which is fairly important. This is a very good build though, I just have to admit it. One of the most underrated builds currently in the Terran arsenal. And you can see that despite me getting a completely clean scout on this, I'm still struggling with it mightily. Like actually so much so that I'm almost getting afraid here. But not really. Control was perhaps not the tightest out of me, but I think it's going to be good enough. GG. Yeah. So what were the mistakes here out of Dolan, except for laddering at the same time as I did? It was showing that second Marine that really was just a gigantic error. There was no necessity for that, we could say. It is absolutely not necessary. Could have just pushed this away with a single Marine, but was lazy, I would say. Lazy with the movement here, as I get caught, and you'd never want to show that. You should have hidden this. You pushed away my probe already, which meant that the SCV pool was going to be free. It can be two things if it's a Marine first. It's either going to be this specific build, or it's going to be some type of quick factory into a Thor drop, one base, or like a fast tank all in, really fast factory type of play. Now, We can take a look at my mistakes as well, of course. That's always important too. I think I shot my super battery just a little bit too fast, and my overall control I wasn't super happy with. I think this was good. I just think my maybe my super battery here was fine. Here I took a lot of time. I think I missed like 3 or 4 shots that I could have had. It might have looked good trying to go for the Marines, but I think I should have just tried to kill some of these SCVs because they really are body blocking quite hard. Then the mineral command through this was probably fine. Should I have continued chasing? No, I think this was all good. It was actually fairly okay. Yeah. Still felt somewhat close. It always feels kind of close, these builds. They're so ridiculously good. Very underrated strategy until there's a Protoss player that starts with a sentry. Someone like Astrea, for example, could play that. But yeah, there's only 3 SCVs behind this. I do have double Nexus. And yeah, the game is completely over. So a solid GG here out of Dolan. Good start for me. It's going to give me 8 points. I'm feeling 6 points. 6 points is 2 less than 8. And thus I'm completely fine with it. 5-6. Oh, sorry. 5-6. 6-5-40 as well, which means we're getting closer to the goal of 6-6. And yeah, let's hop into our next game. All right, here we go. Next game is going to be against Ford Jumi, who is a solid German Protoss player, and who has earlier today, when I was playing on a what is this? Welcome to your day. What is this crap? Leave it. This is my show. Oh, he meant to say favorite. It is what it is, Jumi. Ken them all. I was in the middle of praising you, but now that you distracted me, I'm gonna say that it's gonna be the easiest win of my life. Hop. Build a quick gateway here. I was gonna say he cannon rushed me earlier. I absolutely destroyed the cannon rush though. The funny thing is that if you cannon rush a lot yourself, you become super aware of where the vulnerabilities are of the cannon rush. You really start to understand why people don't cannon rush as much at the highest level. Like, it's good as a bit of a sneaky strat every now and again, but that's really about it. Like, there are such good responses to it, and you really start to learn this. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So neither of us is 1 gate expanding, which I like. Huge fan of the 2 gate versus 2 gate meta. Always felt like it suits me so much better than the 1 gate versus 1 gate. I don't know why that is. I feel like in 2 gate versus 2 gate, you get a little bit more dynamic games in a way. Okay, so he scouted whether I was playing 1 gate or not, and then decided to proxy. It's allowed. I mean, I'm not a super huge fan of it, but I will allow my opponent to do it. There's a couple of responses against a proxy second pylon that I like, and one of the responses that personally I've never had a lot of success with historically, but recently I've been doing quite well with, has been the robo response, the 3 gate into robo response. This is not an insanely good response where I think this absolutely beats everything, but it has. What is this crap? What? No. Yeah, you're not supposed to chrono boost that. That's one thing I know for sure. So maybe proxy gate then, or proxy robo. Well, we're gonna scout around a bit. I can't even remember what I was gonna say. I was in the middle of a story, and I cut myself off again. A Harstem classic. So, yeah, this opener is not great against everything, but I think it has very good build order matches. Like against like a Stargate opener, it feels pretty darn decent. Against proxy robo, it can be okay if you find the robo in time, for example. Oh, good lord. Where have you proxied your crap, my friend? Gonna need to put a bad boy. Oh, don't like this, don't like this, don't like this, don't like this. Okay, so double stalker. I hope there's no robo here. That would be the one thing that could really mess me up. Yeah, he knew what was gonna happen to him. Nice. Yeah. He knew. Oh, I'm kind of confused as to what's going on, though. Move this over. We know there's not going to be adepts. Huh. Maybe just a fake proxy pylon. Or, well, yeah. So they're just like a pylon proxied on his own side of the map. Oh. No, this is one hell of a trick. Yeah. Okay. No. We can't, the problem right now is because we lost some workers. We can't actually produce that many extra workers. We simply don't have the cash for it. So we're going to get 2 more and we're going to lower the gas income. Because we don't actually need that much gas income. Of course, we'd rather have that extra gas income in case we ever want to add a couple of sentries later on into the mix. A little bit slow there with the pickup. Okay, that one got picked up. Did not get shot at. Yeah, I'm just lacking some cash. It's simple because I lost workers, right? Like it's really as simple as that. I hope there's no robotics facility though. Oh my god, what is this crap? One more. One more. One more. I definitely should have brought this over, huh? Ah, sloppy. Sloppy stuff here, Harstem. I just call myself Harstem. That's a weird thing to do. So now we're hoping that there's no robotics facility. Oh, nice move. Oh, very nice move. Good job, Jumi. Need to target the... Oh. No, I like the way he played this out. The problem for him is that I like the way that I played this out a lot more. These 2 adepts, they really caught me off guard. Have to admit it. They're just microing a little bit. I mean, this looks more impressive than it is, and it didn't even look that impressive. It's because I have so many more units. Micro is always easier if you have 80 more army supply than your opponent. Which is why Terrans always start stutter-stepping like a madman the moment they have like 70 more marines than their opponent has banelings. It's like, alright, Terrans, calm it, boys. Like, you always feel like such a god. Like, there's no need to juggle anything here. I could have done it, could have saved maybe 1 more stalker. I could have won if I played better. Yeah, he could have won. Definitely could have won if he played better. This is the type of excuses that I approve of. The excuses that really hurts in your soul, you know? You never see the Reddit thread or the Team Liquid or the Battle.net forum thread. I hate this game because I know I could have won if I played better. Now, it's always some crap like, if only Zerg was less overpowered, or if only Protoss was less overpowered, or if it's a Terran player, I wish I had better brain power. It's one of the things that Terrans really underestimate. Make myself a little bit bigger here for the next game. Alright, 2-0 today. 8 more points in the pocket. 6-5-48, and we're just gonna continue searching 1 more time. Okay, got a Zerg player here. Beautiful stuff. Starting with a Terran. Second player a Protoss, third a Zerg. It's almost the way that Blizzard wanted it to be. I remember back in Wings of Liberty, at the end I would only be playing against Zergs on the ladder. It was awful. Every single game would be against a camping infestor abuser. Nowadays it's a lot more toss on the ladder, at least in Europe. I'm not quite sure if it's also the case in Korea and NA. I don't really play on those servers. It's been a while since I've been in Korea actually. For a while I was considering going back there for GSL Season 3, just to try and qualify, because I'd never tried to qualify for a GSL before. But if there's a GSL in 2023, I promise in this video that I'll go there to try and qualify at some point, okay? That's a pinky promise, which you can't break. I once broke a pinky promise and I'm still being reminded of that every single day of my life. It's a fairly stupid pinky promise to take as well. These details will be hidden from the public forever. Feeling quite fast, by the way, today. There are days where you feel quite slow and quite fast. I wonder if it's the same in other sports, you know? Ronaldo waking up and saying, my foot doesn't feel like it wants to play today. And it just misses every ball. I bet there's a little bit of mental stuff, but sometimes you can just feel that your hand isn't responding as fast, you know? As to what it usually would. Especially if you've been outside, and then... Although the temperature of the hand is back to normal, it doesn't feel like it's back to normal, you know? It's like, you know something is still off. At least I can often feel that something is still off. It pisses me off. I really don't like when that type of stuff happens. Hop, 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 hop. Get in there, buddy. What do I actually want to play? Oh, I have a build. I actually have many builds, but I definitely have one build. There's been a... So you have the Russian Protoss player Strange, who's been performing pretty well recently. And I think that's mainly due to his builds, which are kind of, well, out there. Well, kind of. They're extremely out there even. They're just wild, to be honest. I wonder if I can pull out one more worker here. I don't actually need that much, so I'm just going to pull out a lot of workers. Look at that. Oh my god. I'm going to be so rich. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? I messed up the melody there. They're just scouting? We're not really scouting anything either. You're just going in. Okay. Now we're actually going to cut workers. I know this doesn't make a whole lot of sense after we just chrono. I'm just following the build orders. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Or hate the player as well. I never understood why these things are mutually exclusive, you know? Why can't you hate the player and the game? Just hate both. I have plenty of hate to go around, trust me. I can hate everything if I want to. I think one of the most important skills in life is to be capable of disliking something without a reason. I'm very good at that skill. I had it especially when I was younger, and people that were my same age would be more successful at things I wanted to be successful in. So whenever it was young people coming up in StarCraft 2, I really hated it because it felt like they were trying to steal my thunder. I remember that nowadays I don't have that as much anymore. I only have it with old people. I hate when old people try to steal my thunder. Which is why I often go to old people's homes to, you know, just intimidate them. And whenever they ask me about YouTube, I tell them there's no point getting into it. I'm not gonna let one of them oldies try and take away my YouTube shine. No shot. Look at this. This is a wild play. Now, the reason why I do this is because I'm an idiot. Nah, it's not because I'm an idiot. I do a lot of other things because I'm an idiot, but this wasn't one of them. It's because I want to force out as many links as I can. Now, what does forcing out links do for me? What do I actually want to follow this up with? I'm not sure yet. Whatever. It means that there's not going to be as many roaches, or that the worker count is going to be lower already. And against links, I trade extremely well with adepts. It's one of the hidden truths. Well, it's not really a hidden truth. It's one of the things that every Zerg will complain about. Oh, this is very, very good. Look at this trade. So now, he just lost a bunch of links. And he's going to be upset as well because... yeah. Roaches by themselves are balls. Another hidden truth here. And today is a day filled with hidden truth. Hello, how about I target the correct units for once in my life? Oh, you guys go here. Wait, he doesn't have the base? What is this crap? What? What? He's pissing me off already. Nothing has really happened. What? Oh, he took the other third base. That actually is pissing me off a little bit. Oh, I think he's moving out with probably the roaches as well. Which always makes me happy when they do that type of crap. Now, at least the links won't be here. Which means if I split these, they're gonna be highly successful. Just like... Oh crap. Imagine paying so little attention that you don't notice getting completely surrounded. That would not be good, would it? I think I'm gonna die here. Oh, that would really suck. How many workers does my man have, though? Okay, so I lost this base. I think I need to make peace with that right now. I still have a lot. Oh my god, I have 57 workers. Yes, obviously he's gonna throw down one of these. No, what? That was good. That was very good. Very well done by me. That's also very well done by me. This is what self-love looks like. So I'm very impressed by his own abilities. That's me. Oh, no, that was less impressive. Kevin, what are we doing? No, he's stuck. You stupid. Useless immortal. I hate everything about you. Oh, why would I move out there? I'm a complete moron. That's what self-harm looks like. Now you got most of the emotions that I have been shown. Oh my god. They all got stuck behind the same sentry, which pisses me off to no end. I think I'm actually behind right now, which pisses me off even more to no end. I knew what was gonna happen, and yet I just straight up lost to it. Oh my god, I knew there was gonna be a counterattack. It was the only thing my opponent could do here. Literally the only thing my opponent could do. Good build order though. Freaking strange with the brains, man. If I hadn't lost 2 immortals though, I think I might still have been in it. What's this? Put on one of these. Lose competitive. I want to see how many... Oh my god. How many he has over here? Ah. Oh, he's legit like fully saturated, huh? Very interesting. How many workers do you think I can kill with double adept run, guys? It's one of these questions which you wouldn't believe the answer to until it hits you straight in the face. Do have +2. The thing is that I have no answer to Mutas. Oh, I also don't think I have an answer. What? I might just have an answer to this. Might actually have an answer to this. I actually think this is a mistake, no? Okay, that was less of a mistake. Well, that was my mistake. Okay, well, to be fair, could have expected there to be 40 links extras to show up. Oh, I'm gonna lose this game. I'm gonna lose a lot of MMR. I think this player's a lot worse than I am. Or at least has worse MMR. So has performed worse in the past. Obviously, right now I'm getting absolutely butt blasted. Not sure if I can still say that my opponent is worse than me in that case. Don't think that's allowed. It's one of the many laws. Please tell me there's not more stuff coming in. Why is he so aggressive as well? Maybe he has no upgrades? Yeah, I just get a 3rd base here, huh? He has no upgrades. Okay, look at this. This is it. Ooh, poof! Okay, that wasn't it. I lied. It won't happen again. No, it will happen again. I'm a... what do you call those guys? A compulsive liar. That's what you call them. People like me. I've been compulsively lying in this video. I'm gonna compulsive lie for the rest of my life. Oh, this is gonna be a hit. Look at this. Whoop! This is non-mediocre micro, by the way. Which means it's better than mediocre micro. I have a Ford base on me. Look at this from the balcony, boys. This is the balcony, boys. Whoop! Balcony boys blinking down. Whoop. It's like the kids hanging around in my neighborhood who throw eggs at me whenever I walk past. I can't help it that I'm that much more attractive, my friends. Throwing eggs at me is not gonna fix your problems. Am I was gonna say, am I accidentally winning? As I was making the worst decision of my life. Nah, that's not true. I made way worse decisions in my life. I think I can blink in now. There it is. What? I can't believe I'm winning this game. This has to be the comeback of a lifetime after the throw of a lifetime. This is what happens when both players, you know, have been paid off to fix a match. This is the type of games you get. It is just a really, really terrible game. You'd almost want to scratch it out of the video. But I think it's important to show that I'm just a human too. In case you hadn't noticed, after my other 5,000 losses that I have uploaded to my channel, this is an insanely dumb game. What was this? Why would he keep attacking into me? He was on 4 bases. Was this like a fake? Okay, so 63. At this point, my opponent could have legit just droned up to 85 for free, and I wouldn't have been capable of doing anything. I had 4 adapts. That's it. This is attacking here was just a straight up bad call, especially without glial reconstitution, which is the roach speed. Like, imagine he goes up to a baneling nest, throws down a second Eva chamber. Like, by the time I'm dreaming of stacking up to something useful, my opponent will have 35 lurkers and 9 broodlords in the air. Yeah, 5-8. Yeah, it's gotta give me 6 points. But 6 points is better than minus 45, so I'm happy with it. Alright, that's going to be it for me today. Thanks all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Road to Rank 1. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and tell all your friends about it if they're into StarCraft. Or if they're not into StarCraft. That's also fine. They don't have to like it. Just send them the video. Alright, bye-bye.